Salut! In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 4 favorite tools to manage your micro-entrepreneur business. This video is going to come handy if you are thinking about freelancing in France or starting a business, if you have recently created or about to register a micro-entrepreneur, if you've had a micro-entrepreneur for a few months but you're finding it a bit clunky to manage, or if you have another business type such as a French sole trader or incorporated business, EARL, SARL, SASU, and some of those tools will still apply to you. So the tools and the apps that I'm about to share with you will work for you if you are providing some services, so you're a consultant, coach, programmer, teacher, web designer. If you have what we call the activité commerciale, so buy to resell, selling goods online or in a shop, food trucks and so on. If you are providing some manual services, builder, roofer, tiler, photographer, video producer, or if you have a gîte, Airbnb or retreat or tourism-based business. For those who don't know me, I'm Valerie Aston. I'm the founder of Start Business in France, and I help expatriates create and manage their first business in France. My first recommendation is to get paid via a French bank account. So I do consider it as a tool. This is one of the most common questions for many freelancers. Do I need a bank account for my business? Does it need to be dedicated to the business? And does it need to be a French bank account? So yes, I'm with you. That's actually 3 questions. And yes, you need to have a dedicated bank account from 10,000 euros per year as a micro entrepreneur. For other business types, you will need to have a dedicated professional bank account from day one. I actually love online banks because they tend to be more flexible and they take less commissions while having better exchange rates for those of you working internationally. Have a look at N26, Revolut, Shine or Blank. All of them have French IBAN, so an IBAN is like a banking code that enables you to do bank transfers. And if it's a French bank account, it will start by FR. My absolute favorite is N26 because you can have sub-accounts, they're also called pockets. Plus, you can set up rules. So for instance, you can create a sub-account for your social charges, your VAT if you're VAT registered, your cash flow. And with the free account, it's actually limited to 3 sub-accounts. You can also set up rules with the professional account. So for instance, whatever comes in my account, send X% to this sub-account. So let's say that you are a coach and you're going to be paying 24.6% of social charges. You could set up a rule to actually say whatever comes in, I want 24.6% to go to this sub-account, which I'm calling social charges. So no more worrying about saving enough money every month. And that's actually going to save you a lot of time not to have to log back in your account to make sure you are saving enough for your social charges on a monthly or quarterly basis. If you have a different type of business, you can still use this same method or those same bank accounts, and you would work out your tax percentage with your accountant to make sure that you're saving enough based on your business regime. Revoluts also have different accounts within the same bank account that you can set up for different countries. So for instance, you could get paid in dollars or you could get paid in pounds with your main account, and you would have sub-account with the different currencies. You can find the links for N26 and Revolut in the description below the video. My second favorite tool is to get paid internationally. Many of you work with international customers based abroad, the UK, the USA, South Africa, Asia, Europe, and it can be tricky asking your customers to pay you into a French bank account. Some of them will say no because they don't understand what an IBAN or a SWIFT code is, and it's just too much hard work. And I understand that your customers don't always feel comfortable doing international bank transfers. Plus, with the brick and mortar banks in France, you're also likely to be charged a fee for receiving money. Yes, you've heard me, for receiving money. So the alternative is to use a payment gateway instead. For instance, Wise, Pioneer, PayPal, or Stripe. My customers' favorite is Wise, as it's well known internationally, but with great exchange rate, and most people are familiar with it. PayPal is also very well known, but it has huge commission fees whenever you're getting money paid to France from South Africa or Asia. I recommend to get paid using Wise for international customers, but don't forget to transfer the money back into your French bank account. Think of it as a gateway to get your money, and that it gets back into your French bank account. You don't have to do it straight away, but make sure you do transfer some money regularly. Remember that if you have a business visa to renew with the prefecture, you want to show that you are actively using your French bank account with money coming in and out, and not the business being run from abroad or from international bank accounts. Same thing, every month you want to transfer some money from your business bank account to your personal bank account. See it as if it was a salary. This way, the prefecture can also see your business side, your personal side, and they could ask for copies of your bank statements, whether it's for your business account or for your personal bank account. For online payments in e-commerce, Stripe can be used and linked to your French bank account. This is an easy way for your customers to pay you, and it can also be integrated to your website or your bookkeeping software, and it's automatically transferred back to your French bank account within 48 hours if you link the two together. Wise and Stripe are my favorite ones because they are easy to set up and integrate while also having a good user interface. But it's up to you to extend your research and see which one fits your business needs. We're moving on to my third favorite app for invoicing and bookkeeping. I know that many of you start your business and design your invoices in Excel, Word or Canva. I see you. And that your bookkeeping is probably done on Excel too. I'm not judging. I know this from my customers. Most of them go for micro-entrepreneur. They want to keep their costs low and they don't feel ready to spend more money on a bookkeeping app. This is also reinforced by the fact that some of the international bookkeeping and invoicing software, such as Xero and QuickBooks, have said that they weren't supporting the French market anymore because it's too complex or too specific. Still, there are some free options out there for French quote and invoicing or bookkeeping apps. Some of them have English language settings, but with the automatic Google translation, it's not so much of an issue. For micro-entrepreneurs, look at Abby, Indie or freebie.me. My favorite is Abby, and I know my customers say, oh, who is Abby? Is she your PA? It's just the software. So I'm a huge fan of Abby because the user interface is great. I know it sounds silly, but when you come down to doing your invoicing and bookkeeping, you want it to look nice and super easy to use. Plus, they have a fantastic customer service, one of the rare French companies to adopt a proper customer care approach. I should know because I've asked them loads of questions in the past. What I love about Abby is that it's a mix of a mini CRM, quote and invoicing app, and also bookkeeping app all in one. You can keep your customer details and history in the mini CRM. You can create a quote and email it to your customers. You can turn the quote into an invoice into one click. You can integrate it to Stripe or PayPal for online payment, which makes it easy for your customers to pay because the link is in the email that you send to them. And for micro-entrepreneurs, it also includes some compulsory logbooks, and it can either be filled in manually, you actually enter them at the end of the month, or you can link it to your bank and just validate the different operations as you go through them. Finally, for micro-entrepreneurs, Abby also helps you to declare your turnover to yourself and to help prepare your VAT declaration. I'll add the link below the video, and I think that it's a lifesaver, not to say a time saver, for micro-entrepreneurs. They're also heavily invested in the changes that are happening in France in 2027 for bookkeeping, so that you know that this solution is future-proof, which isn't necessarily the case for some of the international bookkeeping apps. And my fourth favorite tool is here to help you manage your micro-entrepreneur. As an expat freelancer in France, I would say that the only tool that you can't find online is one telling you how to manage your micro-entrepreneur. You know the feeling. You've got your business visa, you moved to France, you created your business, breathe in, and you're hit by 10 postal letters and forms with no idea about which one is important or not, which one is a scam, which one should you handle first, and that's just the first month in business. This is why I created Manage Your Micro-Entrepreneur course 3 years ago, and it's here to help you to learn about the French system, the business system, handle your business papers, set up your first invoice and quote with all the legal mention, learn about the bookkeeping expectations and rules, set up your online accounts, handle your turnover declaration by paper or online, learn about the income tax as a business owner, learn about VAT and so on. The Manage Your Micro-Entrepreneur course covers the information that you need to manage your first 2 years in business as a micro-entrepreneur. Plus, it includes a monthly group call where I cover the changes that are happening to the regime, and we have a live Q&A session. And it also includes a 1-year access to the Start Business in France forum, where you can ask all your questions in between the group calls. Students of Manage Your Micro-Entrepreneur say that what they enjoy the most about the course is knowing that they have my support for a full year plus the lifetime access to the course and its update. And they can share tips and learn from other students' questions as well. And it's reassuring to be part of a community going through the same process as you. I'll add the link in the video description. Just know that you can join at any time along the year, and you can also jump in the monthly group call as soon as you join. Voila, these were my 4 favorite tools to manage your micro-entrepreneur by getting a French bank account, getting paid internationally, invoicing and booking apps, and managing your micro-entrepreneur. As a micro-entrepreneur, you also have to create quite a few online bank accounts, 6 in total. Yes, I know this is mad. And I would suggest that you watch this next video when it's ready, listing these 6 sites that you will need to create to fully control your micro-entrepreneur. And as you might have guessed it, the Manage Your Micro-Entrepreneur course includes how-to videos for each of those websites, showing you how to create the online account, giving you a tour of each of those websites and explaining what and how you'll be using them. Voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. À bientôt!